Test 1 2 3. Hi guys, welcome to another Blender tutorial. If you are new, subscribe. I upload Blender tutorials. 100 subscribers, let's go. PewDiePie, I'm gonna catch you. Maybe. Today I'm just create some procedural sky texture with the clouds. Okay, so it's more like, because you can add right here Shift A and sky textures, but we have clouds right here. And I just create this on the world settings, but you can select the plane and just, select those nodes, and just you have the sky on the plane, and you can play around with this shit. So just delete the cube, of course. Select X and delete by the left click X and delete, and just change the timeline right here, and just select the shader editor and just change this to world settings, and just build this tree. I'm gonna show you the tree, guys. You can search those nodes by Shift A and just change right here engine to the cycles and bring the values down, and right here add the noiser, right here add the noiser, and just click right here. I can't do this because my PC is shit. Basically, I have textures coordinate connect to the mapping, yes, and this goes to the gradient texture or whatever it's called, and just leave this to the linear, and basically change on the mapping settings on the location on the X axis 0.5 values, and on the rotation on the Y axis 90 degrees. And this gradient texture or whatever it's called goes to the color ramp right here. Wait guys, I'm gonna zoom in, and basically on this color ramp we changing the color on the sky, yes. So switch those values on the color ramp first, and just select right here this stuff, this brighter shit, and just change the color to this kind of blue. You can click this plus right here and select this kind of dot and just change a little bit darker blue, and this is more darker blue, yes, this third shit. And this color ramp goes to the mix RGB on the first color, and this mix RGB goes to the surface right here on the output on this world view. So this is the setup for the sky. It's very simple. You can change the color to have different color of the skies. It's cool. Whatever. Wait guys, I want to show you the setup for the clouds. It's very simple too, but I need content. Wait guys. So basically I just add a textures coordinate and add two mappings, yes. And basically this is the setup. I'm gonna show you the main maybe setup. So the main setup of the cloud is basically, if you're gonna just create this, it's gonna work too, but you can add more detail and you can build more to this, because this is just basically simple stuff. Wait guys, now I selected this shit. So textures coordinate and mapping right here from the object goes to the mapping, and mix RGB to the second color. So connect the mapping to the second color on the mix RGB, and just connect noise texture, of course. So this mix RGB goes to the noise texture, and basically on the scale leave this something like 342 low value, okay, low scale, because this is basically the size of the fucking clouds, if that makes sense. And yeah, leave this fucking low. I have 3.4 or whatever, and this goes to the, of course, color ramp, and just cut the black right here on the half of this color ramp, and this goes to the mix RGB that we mixing with the sky, yes. So this is the sky setup, and we just mixing this noise texture on the second color, and this goes to the surface. And if you want to add more detail to this, just duplicate this mapping, and I just add another noise texture, guys. Why? Because this is basically the setup. This is our main cloud, yes, clouds, scale something like 342 whatever, and this is some detail on this fucking clouds, if that makes sense. This is the noise, yes. So this is the scale a little bit bigger, something like 12 whatever. Just play around with the shit, okay. So textures coordinate once again from object goes to the mapping, and this goes to the noise texture. Bring a little bit of scale, something like 12, detail crop up a little bit, yes, and this goes to the mix RGB color to the first color that we connect in this mapping, yes, on the second color. So this goes to this first color, this noise texture, and this goes to our main noise, main clouds, and this goes to the color ramp that we cut in the black, yes, and this goes to this fucking mix RGB. I hope you get it, the idea that we mix in this fucking sky, and this goes to the surface. This is simple, guys. This is not that complicated, but it sounds like it's complicated. And basically you can change, like I said, the color on the sky right here. Just select this brighter dot and just change the color, and select this middle one dot and change the color too. You have different sky. And basically on this cloud color ramp, just select this brighter dot and just change the color. You can change the color to the fucking red or whatever color you want, and you have this kind of reddish clouds, if that makes sense. It's very simple, guys, but I think it's cool. Maybe you're gonna need some kind of, like I said, procedural sky with the clouds. Maybe you're gonna need you creating some kind of cartoon in the skies or whatever. And you can of course add this to the plane and you have sky too, yes. And you can play around on the scale, on the noises, to make it bigger, smaller clouds, and right here on the mapping. But if you're gonna just play around on the XY axis and maybe on the Y axis, you're gonna have this kind of clouds. It's gonna look like shit. So be careful, just turn down the render view right here, turn on the render view, and just see how it looks, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is the procedural stuff. It's simple, like I said, but I need content on my channel. And yeah, maybe on the second tutorial I'm gonna build more to this, or maybe I'm gonna just build procedural shader from this because it's cool. And yeah, thank you for watching this simple tutorial. Build this. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Thank you for watching. See you on the next